Okay. Hello, how are you? Okay. So lots of messages going on for this week. So thank you for stopping by. And let's just shuffle some cards to kind of see what advice is coming out for you. So please take what resonates with you. Whatever response that you're receiving from these messages, just jot them down. You can most likely be feeling this energy for probably a few weeks. That's what the guides are saying. So you could be feeling this energy for a few weeks. So if you want this energy, then please just ask to receive it. And so it is, and so it be. Okay, so just think about what's this advice that you are that you're wanting to let go of. So there's some advice that's coming in. There's something that you want to let go of. Okay, we're going to start with a Chakra Insight Oracle. Something you want to let go of. There's hope, support, miracles, spirituality, faith. Okay, well. Okay. So something in the past, letting go of. This could be some divine reunion that had happened, and there was an exchange of energy, and like kind of like someone who met a family member after a lot of years. So this was some kind of rekindling. So there's just a lot of memories that are coming through. But just know it's a lot of support at the same time. So it could be a lot of messages that are just coming through. And so you're feeling some type of way. And not only are you feeling some type of way, but you could also allow yourself to over-evaluate. See beyond your current circumstance to the full realization of your highest visions. Trust and believe faith is your open doorway to receive. So the message here is look at your beliefs and what has influenced your spiritual path. Where does your faith come from and in, and what do you place your faith the most? This card encourages you to expand your perspective about spirituality and faith. Be open to something larger than your own being. Acknowledge that we are all part of this larger divine force, that we are connected to it and one with it. Okay, so you could have felt like someone was trying to put you out there and make you feel different. So this is where your guides are coming in to remind you to you're protected, you're fine, everything's okay. Just remember to just let it go. Okay, so just let that, whatever that control was about, just let that go. The surest way to build your faith is to put into action. So be grateful for even small miracles that are occurring around you right now. Trust in life. Trust in life. We're going to do I'm going to pull the new... I wanted to do a review about this, but we're going to pull a card. We'll just pull a card. But it's the Tattoo Tarot. I love the artwork, so pay attention to the art because I feel like a lot of you are taking that action. So you are taking that action, what you're receiving, how you're renewing this depth of information, and you're taking action not only to put it in your careers, your professional life, your family life has a lot of support too. So don't forget your family has a lot of support too. And sometimes you just need a little bit of action to figure out how to keep that connection going freely, because a lot of times we think that we can get stuck. Someone can be feeling boring. You know how you get bored of certain kind of energy and it's like, this is boring, I need a routine, and then you stumble across some old magazine, book or something, and then all of a sudden you're, aha, I got an idea. So it's kind of like keeping yourself in action. So this is the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. Again, the artwork is just so beautiful. And they're brand new. Brand new. I do like the cards, the card size. Card size is nice. But of course, with any deck, you gotta kind of break it through. Break them in. Okay, so there was a couple of questions. Let's see. So I'm looking at some of my notes here. So something about Atlantis knowledge and growth and development. Okay, so you're looking at your growth and development right now. Daily routines to include tiny projects and or exercises like stretching. Learn different stretch moves for some of you. It feels like you've just been in this, kind of like you've just been in this worry state. And you're just trying to find something you can dedicate yourself to, pretty much. Okay, let me see. Let me put this over here. Yeah, so we have the 7 of Pentacles. Could be some new growth and new opportunity. You have the Ace of Swords. I need to show you the artwork. Ace of Swords. Isn't that beautiful artwork? Yeah, the tattoo. So just think of like tiny little projects, taking action. What does this look like for you? What does this look like for you? So you have tiny little projects, maybe for a couple of weeks, to try to help you get by this situation. Something from the past has really had you in different moods. You've been in a lot of different moods. And so I felt like there was a lot of worrying here. Okay, so just know, keep yourself busy and dedicate it to small little tasks. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so something that you could be doing in the present. I'm going to read you the guidebook. The Seven of Pentacles represents a moment of calm and clarity between projects, the quiet feeling of accomplishment we get when our hard work has paid off. A hand reaches up in front of a cold blue mountain range. Despite harsh conditions, a strong, fruitful plant has grown. Seven plump pentacles glow in the foreground and demand a glance of appreciation. Many months of hard work and dedication from the farmer are indeed to thank for this successful harvest. You've tended to your garden and now it is growing beautiful, ripe fruit. What comes next? Regardless of your next move, the hard work you put in the past will help you grow and prosper in the future. Take a moment or two to consider the methods in which you've achieved your goals. There is much to be learned from a successful harvest. As you look back on what you did, take notes and think about what you will do with the lessons you've learned. So as the Seven of Pentacles comes in to help you let go of whatever you've been worried about, it's calm now. Okay, so that's that Seven of Pentacles, just reinforcing the calmness. So as you engage in more action for the next couple of weeks, you're asking yourself, you're now sitting down, and I felt like there was just so much information here. I don't know, there was a different relationships that were going on with this particular person. You spent a lot of time with this person to find out like a lot of information, and it had you worried. Okay. This could be a Taurus, Libra, or Capricorn. Okay, you do have your inner faith. You're supporting your inner self. So just take care of that. Yeah, and it feels like you work so hard. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. So just keep finding different ways so that you don't always like burn yourself out. Feel this fatigue of energy. And listen with take time to listen with clarity. That's what I think here is like some alone time, some meditation time. Take time to listen with clarity. So within a couple of weeks, you could be getting some new ideas, creation that's going to help support what you're trying to put out there. Yep, so this is just a confirmation that, so the Ace of Swords is just giving you some kind of confirmation from this expectation that you had. It often appears suddenly and unexpectedly, but usually when we have been needing it most, the Ace is swift and invigorating. A gust of wind sweeping us away from a period of stagnation and back into action. The person in the card closes their eyes, opens their mind, and lets their ideas lead their path. Their sword cuts through the clouds below and holds their crown above their head. The sun comes through the air behind them and signifies the bright new ideas that have finally come to light. Their path. Allow the universe to send you a signal and open your mind to the answers you have been looking for. You can't rush the Ace of Swords, and you can't force it into your situation. And that's what sometimes in general, when you try to force a situation to happen, you know, nothing is really going to, I mean, yeah, things are going to happen, but if you can think about them and, you know, journal about them, write them down, and some better results can actually happen, you know. So this is the Ace of Swords reminding you again. It feels like, yes, don't worry. This is a burst of fresh air. Okay, so just allow the universe to send you a signal and open your mind to the answers you've been looking for. And go with the flow. It will come when it's time, so keep your eyes open for whatever opportunity that you've been waiting for, because a lot of times you want the opportunity to happen. It's already existed. The opportunity already exists, so now it's just manifesting naturally as it needs to. And so in the, you know, in the space in between what you realize you need to do and what you get to do, all you can do is just go with the flow and just allow those unexpected times of like a bonus of energy that makes you feel like, you know, it's kind of like that, you know, it's like, okay, it feels good, it's a little more calmer, it's gentle, and then you just find ways to keep yourself in balance and harmonize of whatever relationship you are working on, because now you got a taste of what you didn't like. You don't like this. So now you're doing whatever you can to help make it more informed and calm. If you keep your senses heightened, however, you will not miss it. So that's the Ace of Swords. Okay, and we're going to just pull an advice card. Let's see what... let's use the Archangel Michael advice card. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, that Archangel Michael, Sword of Light Oracle, what kind of advice? And it felt like there was a message about, is it okay to tell this new person who is, I guess basically, it feels like someone has met, is this a new date? If this is a new date, then open and express freely and communicate the best that you can, okay? But if you really have a crush on this person, like you really, want to fool around with this person, you want to get a little bit more connected with this person, and they really don't know, like what you're into. If that's the kind of faith that you're worried about, like, how do I tell this person about my faith? Okay, I would just let it go, give it to the universe, give it to your guides, give it to God. And, like, don't worry about those kind of things. Just don't worry about it. Just give it to your guides. You'll speak naturally, professionally, however you want to say it, but you'll just do it in your own timing. Okay, so you have number 19, make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. Okay, so just be on your own joy. Kind of go with the flow here. I know, because if you're feeling like you want to you just want to let this person know, like, this is what I do, and this is who I am, and da 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 da, and they're either gonna accept it or not, and it's none of your business really how they are feeling about it. Just keep, choose yourself. Choose yourself in this situation. And sometimes you realize that you are choosing yourself and you don't really understand how to point that out. And so this is where the universe is just saying it's okay to just, choose yourself. So the time has come for you to make a choice. So often when people are conflicted about a decision, it's because they are comparing the repercussions of choosing to make themselves happy versus giving someone else what they want. My heavenly perspective is that you can arrive at a choice from within of 3 spaces: the mind, the heart, and the angelic or divine guidance. Notice where your eye is drawn in the image. The sword, the mind, the white feather, angelic guidance, or the ruby, your heart. This may provide you with guidance as to which aspect of your human existence might be especially helpful at this time. The scales represent your desire for all these things to be in balance, but if that were in case, then you probably wouldn't be receiving this message at this time. You would have already made a choice because it would be easy. Ask yourself if you have too often gone with the option of making someone else happy at your own expense. And ask yourself, if it isn't time for you to bring the scales back into balance by choosing what you truly want. So your affirmation here is, I will support you in whatever you choose. So the angel is saying, I will support you in whatever you choose. But your affirmation can also, if you want to write that down, is, I will support myself in whatever I choose. to kind of give you some more balance and harmony and ideas that are helping you to stay focused, to putting yourself first, because you do have to put yourself first. If you don't put yourself first, then then there's like a lot of other moods, so you kind of go through these moods. You kind of go through this anger and sadness, and then then you find yourself not really having all the fun you want to, because you're blocking people. Okay, so you could be blocking some people out of your life for whatever reason, and it's truly up to you how you want to show up today. So how do you want to show up today is just doing the best that you can to fulfill what you want to try to make happen for the next 2 weeks. So there you go. That's your message. So just a quick snapshot of your cards. Faith, hope, support, miracles, spirituality. We see the Seven of Pentacles here. We could be looking at a Taurus, Libra, Capricorn. The Ace of Swords reminding us to just take a little bit of not really a break, but just a reminder, a refresher of the calmness that's here. And number 19 coming out to remind you, your Archangel Michael reminding you to make a decision, accept divine guidance toward your own joy. You deserve it. Okay, so that is your message. And I might take a little snapshot of this too. I've been working on collages. I've been working on a lot of art projects. Right now I'm doing like a couple of themes of decoupaging napkins, decoupaging wine bottles with the napkins, working with my clay, as I continue to, do my other work too, and take time out of my day just to reconnect with you guys and just remind you that, this is a new moon phase, and through the new moon phase, it feels very gentle and calm to help you really practice what it is that you need to practice, so that you can eventually come out ahead of this too. I mean, you're allowing yourself to make some strong choices, and there will be some decisions you have to make. And so the notes here was growth and development. I did hear horse spirit. Horse spirit. And then angel 357. So let me put that. So angel 357, open your mind to seeing things differently. You are being encouraged to prepare for the miraculous. And as you change your perception, you will experience a miraculous shift. Okay, so that came out. So I'm grateful. And then sometimes just remember, when the energy feels a little too loud for you, and you just need to take a little break. I don't know why drawing and coloring kind of helps. Like, just calm that energy, because sometimes the energy can feel a little bit intense as we're going through these planetary shifts. And so there's a lot, just remember that there's a lot of love here and guidance to help you grow and develop the way that you feel is necessary for your own higher self. And so let's pull one more card. And so, yeah, it's like a multi-dimensional, working on some multi-dimensional affirmations that also help you manifest more more success into your life, whether it's love, money, relationships. It's helping you gain a little more clarity and momentum on why you want to establish these relationships in the first place, right? So only you know truly what it is that you find meaningful in your day. But I do hope that this message comes across to those who need it to hear it. Okay, so the healing message here is imagine, clearly visualize the life you want, feel it in your heart and soul, and so it will be. Okay, and so I'm feeling like there's still a lot of prosperous flow of ideas at the same time, but some old patterns of thinking could kind of make you hesitant on not asking for the things that you think that you could afford or want. And that's okay, but just journal it, put it on a vision board, and just imagine that this is what you can have, and if that's something that keeps coming up, and the universe sometimes it will show you signs and give you an idea, so it's kind of like, when you're interested in buying a car, you will shop around, and sometimes you just want a certain color, a certain model or whatever, and so you want to test it out, you want to sit in it, you want to smell it, you want to touch it, and you want to play around and find comfort and joy in what that's going to feel like. So if anything, just take your time here. I feel like there's no rush, but it could feel like a rush sometimes. It can feel like a rush. It can feel like, where's your faith? Where's your support? Where's your hope? Your miracles, spirituality. Okay. Let me see if this has like a exercise. Because that's what I felt like, an exercise, something that you can try out. And this was like the crown chakra. So Sanskrit name Sahasrara, thousandfold, also known as lotus chakra. Colors are violet, white, and gold. Location top of the head. Faculty, thought and its flow. Attributes, spirituality, energy, connection with the divine. Pure awareness, enlightenment, fulfillment. Cosmic consciousness, the absolute grace, deep inner quest, intelligence. Physically governs your head, higher mind, pineal gland, upper brain, central nervous system. The gland is the pineal. Archetypes, the master and the egoist. Crystals are clear quartz, amethyst, rhodonite, alexandrite. Oils, violet, lavender, lotus, frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood. So the harmonious, balanced characteristics: gratitude, awareness of the unity of all life, feeling blissful, lightness, living in the present moment, ability to tap into the universal consciousness, awareness and acceptance of higher source, knowledge, wisdom, clarity, ability to find answers within yourself, self-knowledge, ability to live your truth, how to tend to this chakra activities, practicing gratitude in daily life, prayer and meditation, anything that brings you peace and joy, write down the dreams, rest and self-reflection, silence, take time to notice the divine in daily life, food, clear and light foods, wholesome gold, violet foods, monitored fasting, avoid overeating, colors white, gold, and violet. Affirmations: I am one with the divine at all times. I am connected to the source of infinite knowledge. I accept divine guidance with my life journey. So how to balance the chakras is something, just something that you can work on as you're going through this period. So this book is the Chakra Insight Oracle Guidebook. Okay. And this one I got at I got this at the crystal shop. Yeah, at a crystal shop. So kind of like a metaphysical shop. So if you are interested, I'm sure you can find it online too. It's one of my favorite ones when I need to take time out and do a little draw, study, personal reflections, I think are necessary. Checking in with your progress the best that you can. I think this is a good one to help you do what it is that you got to do every day. So peace out, love and light to all of you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by again. And until we meet again, take it easy. Much love and light to you. Love you. Mwah.